Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time you're watching this. Welcome back to Bruce's channel. Today we do make Diffusion 360 tutorial because I promised in Facebook. Yep, an Ironman face shield. Yeah, face shield only, not the whole helmet. Because after you learn the face shield, basically you get ideas. You can basically go back to figure it out how to make the remaining part, because it's reasonably simple. Because once you understand how the surface works, you can create almost anything. Okay. Well, before you do any models like this kind of thing, we had to prepare a picture like this, or you can just hand sketch to make it as a reference. Then you put it inside Diffusion 360 as a canvas. So like this, you can see the picture that explain it. Put a picture there, then make the model side, then easier. Okay. But before doing that, I would still create a sketch before everything started, because I need to know basically a reference for the size. So I expected the helmet white from left ear to right ear is around 30 centimeter, something like that. Well, you see, I created the two line because I want the thing in the middle. Of course, you can create a line and adjust a bit, but never mind. Don't worry about the thing, because it's not going to use for long, just for one purpose, which is insert the canvas. Insert the canvas, and then I want to scale it up to the size I want to, which is from left ear to right ear, around 30 centimeter. Okay, somewhere around here. Be right a bit, slightly smaller a bit. Oh, perfect. Not really perfect, but yeah, it's work. Okay, the scale is should be the 9 or 10 something, 9.8. so insert another sketch. Wait a minute, I want to move it up because I avoid the middle point disrupted to the modulators. And then you get the another mesh. Yeah, I wanted to tell this will be very boring, because 3D modeling is not very interesting stuff. You will basically see me repeat the stuff, repeat and repeat again until the work done. Well, yeah, basically that's it. Ooh, 2 over. Get it to the right side and then point up. Try to get as close as possible to scale. Move. Scale again. Move. That's definitely over, because you got yeah, one more drop. Okay, seem like it's fine now. And the side. Okay, let's keep it this way at the first. Well, you have two. Okay, I put if I put like this, maybe hard to see because of the construct word. Maybe I just move this way out, because this is front and this will be front. So if you have the two pictures, you can cut them in two, but that would be better. But well, let's deal with it. Just don't care about that. So now you're going to treat the sketch, which is very important. Once you're going to sketch, you will see the sketch palette here, and go to the bottom. There is a 3D sketch. This you must tick. If you not tick, you can't do this, the next step. But for now, what you need to do is using this point method in the create and point out the structure of the models. If you got the curve like that, you need to point the 3 point, at least 3 point. Okay, 1 2 3, and then ignore that, continue print, continue the thing, And well, yeah, and create a dot. And I will gonna need to take this part as a one piece at first. Let's take this and take this and take this and then take maybe separate is a good idea as well, but never mind, just go continue doing because it will take time. Point for the meter one I will point later. Make sure it's on meter, or actually it doesn't matter whether it's in the meter or not. You can point to dot later, do the mirrored. So well, and then dot. Okay, this should be the straight one. Dot. Here is a S, so curving out here and curving out here. Maybe you can make sure it's moved to the correct space. Con. Okay. Well, all this dot basically is from your ideas from the sketch, whether you need to make it more detailed or not detailed. So for this one, okay, maybe this one I let it sharp. Later on I can do the adjustment after that, or not. Maybe not. It's really up to you. There's no said 100% correct or wrong, but you will face trouble if after that too many dots. So then you need to come back to see whether it's working or not. So from here, this one don't need first. So and especially watch out all these, what that's called, it's kind of some kind of pattern. Just delete it. You just click on the shadow, delete it. Otherwise later we'll have trouble, because it will they will link together that you cannot move. Yeah, you were going to move all this point to 3D. But today I'm not even want to create a bottom case. Let's do the only one piece, which is the big piece. And I know that after you got this idea, basically you know how to do lah. Yeah. If you are not from Malaysia, the la just now I mentioned, Malaysian no. Well, we speak something like to add some la behind, kind of, not really sure. Well, okay. Well, until now, I try to create a line in the middle. It's not a very important line. Just press X to become it structure. Well, you can see dot. It will not become a drawing now. So after that, I select all the point and I get a mirror. No, I need to click the mirror line. Just not click the mirror. See the mirror line, and you got the mirror point. Okay. So you have the first pointed out surface, but of course I think I had to create some more. Oh, just now I did not mirror this. Never mind, get the mirror done. Back to sketch, just click on the bottom. This is history line. Double click back and then click on the line dot, then get back to that with the mirror line I have created. Done. So after the surface done, see whether I miss anything. Never mind, if I miss anything I can always come back to the sketch to do. The next step is to move over to the dot to here. And also always you need to see, because it's 3D, you always need to rotate here and there. To my computer I using a Tinkercad setting, so I am rotate by shift and middle click. That's why I can always rotate here and there. And then you can click the box or click the left click on the box to rotate the thing, but this is not handy, so shift click is the way. Go for the next step is basically it's still under the sketch, okay, still here, but we going to move it around. So first thing, and define the first point, which is this one. In here I would suggest use multiple view, so easier to work with, but you don't need so many screen. Maybe just go up. I just need basically two screen, one at the left. This one can hide now. I'm not going to use it. This one from right, and this one I going always use to rotate. This the left one is double check what I'm selecting. Well, you can see the left side got one select on the top, right? But I want to select both. Make sure you select both. So I click, so just select like this, you will select both. So next thing I press M to move the thing behind straight to the point, this one, because this is the curve in. I think you got my idea already. Just continue doing this to the point that supposed to be happen. Okay, then this is the way to create the 3D plan. Okay, this is this point, which is M again, M to move, and zoom in to move back a little bit. Okay, select, go move. This one is on here, so it should be on here. So you need to make sure that you understand the 2D drawing, how it should look like. Okay, this will be 3D. So this one, this dot is from there to move on the gold surface. Well, okay. Next one, it will be this one. 2 dot, just like skip this, because when I point on this, the white is here. So basically, I'm looking at the left drawing to move at the right drawing. Okay, this is the correct one. Then the next, if you accidentally move them, you just make it back. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I got some missing copy dot here as well, but it's fine. I don't want it anymore. So move it out. Same here, it will be here. Then move it up, it will be here. This one will be front a little bit, move it down a little bit. Okay, next part, you see still got a lot of dots, so I'm going to maybe speed up this video. You can pause or running faster on this video, then you can create it, spend that time to create yourself. Also, you see your original drawing, there's some line here. You can follow the line, the pattern if you want. It's not necessary, but yeah, it's good to have. But today I just want to make a quick tutorial, not much detail. Just want you to have the idea how this thing work. Okay, so speed up starting from now. Okay, here I found that I'm missing one point. I should add another corner here. So to make sure they are a different piece. So I just basically add point here and here, 2 point, and then, but of course you can see the parallel. To just remove it, press delete and select them, mirror them as well, because I'm lazy. Of course, we want to point at the left and measure the distance. Is up to you, but I'm lazy, so I'm going to use the just the meter, basically. No, so okay, I'm just created these 2 line, create the meter line. Then you got another point. So now I can select this 2 point, press M to move, go to back, and then select another point. Make sure always look at the left. Make sure you're from left and right select together. You might ask me why don't I just move all the parts and mirror the other side? But I'm sorry, after you convert to 3D sketch, it's not how the way work. It's not going to work. So you have to move them now instead of later. Okay, this one a little bit different because it will be affected, so because of the points together. So I select from the left side to move it around. So this is outside, this should be the back. I believe it should be higher, and then select the 2 dot here. It should be lower. Well, maybe not that low. Okay, it's just roughly. After that, any shape change, you just move around to set it up. Okay, here got one very important point here. So I'm going to add the point again here, which is just now what I missed. I'm going to add this one, mirror back again from to the left, and then I select these and this. This is a slow way. Move behind. I reference from the right side. You will see maybe off from the left one, but now I reference from the right side to make it dot as a 3D. Well, I got so many dots to go, so back to time lapse mode. Whether if you really want to see, then just slow down, or if I'm not, you just fast forward after that. I will put the timeline tag below, so you know where or when you can just move on. Okay, this one is here. Okay, if you accidentally press, let's say here is a sketch file. If you accidentally click this finish sketch, it will go out of this. You cannot control add on anymore. You just don't worry, just click back to the bottom history sketch. Well, in this case, it's a sketch tree, or you can just go into sketch and rename it. This is the iron dot. Well, check. Then you can know which sketch is this. Canvas is the image so you can still hide it if you don't want, but it's after that. Well, let's continue. One more dot. Move. Bam. Okay. Seem like we are done for most of the part, but now I want the middle line to be extend with the correct size. Okay. Well, yeah, so I'm going to add dot again at the middle line. So for every single middle line, I want to add one. Well, yeah, hue, yo. The bottom one I know. Today just the top face. Okay, that's it. And then same thing. Move, not this one. Move this one. Move to the right location. If I want to make it flat, just a little bit bump, so you can see later got a curve. For if you don't still not understand why I put here, put there, later for the next step you might understand. But let's follow and do first before any other ideas. Okay, I'm facing trouble because just now I forgot to delete all this. You see the paralleling. Then they move together. I don't want them to move together. Press wrong button. This is not screenshot. So I don't want them to move together. Okay. So this one, press move, go front, go to bottom. Okay. And then this one, go move, go to front on this space. A little bit enough. Certified. This one should be moved down because there should be same place. Well, that's it. Okay, one more dot in the bottoms here. Okay, move. This one should be straight, so go up. Okay, this is the first step done. First step already take 27 yeah, should be 25 minutes something. Okay, then you can hide on some sketch, not this one, I mean hide on the canvas, not everything, but maybe hide on one's canvas, so you can still got the idea of how this look. You got all these dots. Next step is to go to this. Make sure you are still in the sketch mode, which is this interface still here. And then we start to select them. Join them together. Make sure you point in it. You got a square. Then you join them. Okay. After you get done on one curve, stop it and continue. Okay. Continue like this. Find the right dot. Not this one. Not this one. Not this. Not this one. Okay. I see. So better you see maintain the curve here. So basically you need to do flat, but when you flat you realize you cannot select. So what you need to do is just point, or you can just select from the using the spline to select from the here. Just tilt a little bit. It will look off. It's not the matter, but yeah, it doesn't matter right now. And after you point out this is the end corner, you just press this one is just tick. If do not press enter, because enter is not really enter, is really quick. So yeah, and then done. Point again. Okay, done. Point again. It was easy to confuse because of the point is not here. Okay, I got back. So point again. Whoa, come on. This one. Never mind. Make another line first. Wow. It will be a little bit harder to work with if you don't have the idea of how it works. Okay. So take. Okay, done. Click the tick and then continue. You had to click the tick. If you're not, you can't go continue because it will be worse. Come on. Sometimes you cannot click, just moving around. Find it. Then point again. Then to this one. Okay, maybe we need to add another dot in the middle because to bring it a little bit curve. Come on. Okay. Oh, I have the font head, and then I need. So that line there. Oh, I select the wrong dot, so it doesn't matter, just delete the line, then open the spline again, click here. It should be, let's look at the left. So this one, not this one first, this one, yeah. This one to here, done. Okay. And then you got this tick again. Okay, I need to add two more dots because of this one is quite curved. If I don't add dot here, it will be very straight, not the thing I want. Same thing, add dot mirror. Okay, then I got two dots here. Then move back to the right plane. Select the right dot, move them around to the location you want. If you're still here, which means you are really learning, but if you're not here, as expected, most of the time this kind of boring thing not really a lot of people can really handle, which means because just it's boring. Repeat and repeat all the stuff. Well, the simple thing keep repeating too. That's how the way success, right? No. I don't know what is the real answer, but not the way. Not that easy. Okay, you need to find the dot. Come on. Go to the left pan. This one is to move a little bit. So I'm going to find this. This to this. I found it. Okay. Not this dot. No. Okay, now. So you have the top line. The next part is to move a little bit. Connect to this one, to this one, to this one. Maybe to this one, to this one, to this one, to this one. Because it's fairly straight, so I can just move around, but this one I need to move a little, the bottom a little bit. Make sure they are in flat mode. Well, of course you can still adjust. Hey, I got one line here. Okay, confusing now. We'll fit this. Good. Okay, some curvy here. So you see the 3D. If you have to hide the canvas, you start to see some shape on the cap. Oh, I see. Now this dot is far behind, so I'm going to move this to the front and see to the right. So if like this direction seem like okay, move that too much. Oh yeah. Okay. So I have this top piece now, and then I'm going to continue with the eye spot, and I think better we do the speed up again. Okay, now we have the forehead line done. Well, I'm not going to continue with time problem. Now it's 40 minutes already. Let's do it faster. What we can do is group them together. Select the patch. Of course, select. Okay, again. Select the patch. One line, two line, three line, four line. You cannot pre-select. You need to select after. Well, yeah. And then up. Okay. And when you're okay, you will see that a body, and the body look like a shape of a piece of flat stuff. Well, when you have one dot, it's nothing. It's just a dot. Two dot become a line. You have more than three dots, and it can become a face. A face, then you can give it a thickness, then become a full body. Okay, that's the. So what we do is just continue doing, giving a surface. Select, not that line, but this line. Select every single surface. You just give it a selection. It will patch a surface out. So what we do is continue, repeat. Okay. And then okay, then you can use right click to repeat patch. Always you right click the first command is the last one you use. Also you can do the right click and click the OK or do the enter or return buttons. Well, now you have the surface like that. Okay, and yeah. Now the thing is, you just need to give it a thick before make it become solid body. You cannot now, as you can see, actually it's 4 surface. Okay, and then what you need to do is stick them together, make them become one piece. Done. Now they become one piece. After they become one piece, you can just create and thicken, give it a thickness. because in the real life world, there are, if without thickness, that is not makes sense at all. Now I preset is a -5. You of course you can do a 5, but you extend outside inside instead of invert. I mean, oh okay, the balik reverse actually, just 5 is go inside, minus go outside. It depends on how where is the surface you do. So it's not really important to worry about the surface if you plan to do the thicken models. After thicken, now is the models, then you have the thickness, and this is the file you can do the 3D print already. Now you have the forehead of the Ironman thing. If you over here, the first thing you do is let's do the quick recap. The first thing to do is create a 3D surface through 3D sketch, and then use a dot. I mean, using the dot in the surface. Let's say click. Then you can using the dot. This is called point. Okay, point, and make sure the 3D sketch selected. Give it a front dot first, then move around, make it 3D. The next step is using spline in the sketch. Well, which is here, this one. The spline, connect all the shape together, make it look like the 3D. After that, you can use, you will get finish sketch, get into the surface, use patch feature to patch up all the surface, like here, like go back, like there, like here, one by one surface. But this surface is not physical because this is like 0 thickness, not going to happen in the real world. So you give it a stitch, make them in one body, easy to work with. At the end, you just connect that, give it the thickness, become a physical model. So now in this sample is 5 mm, and this one is 3D printable. You can just save this file, like you can just save as, export to STL file, then send to any 3D printing service like me or my companies or whatever your friend who have the 3D printing. Okay, before that you can't save now because I'm not saved the file yet. If your computer not good enough, maybe facing a lagging when dealing with some big model, better save more frequently. Otherwise you can't go back, or it will go back, but the automatic backup feature is not always working. Sometimes you got bugs, right? So I'm doing the tutorial one. So just make a sample, save it out. Once you save, you can go to this one, save as STL, or select the top menu, right click, select as save as STL as one. As well, you can do this preview mesh, but it's okay if you don't want to. Showing this one, number triangle, binary, see how much mesh you want to do. Two orders will fail to translate current STL file. Autodesk transfer service failed to translate. It cannot convert to STL file. Okay, it cannot transfer the height because of what? Because of some error. Now it's okay. Somehow, okay, just lagging. Well, the error is fixed now. Automatic fix. I don't know what happened, but sometime it happened. Save as STL. I would suggest using high if you got like surface smooth one. Otherwise, you get the triangle. Because STL, if you put low, you will see like something like that. Then when printed out, you see the line all the line at that as well. So get it the high models. The number triangle from 4,000 to 26,000 now. You can actually do even higher, but unless your computer can handle, you can go refine option, but otherwise don't do it because the file will be heavy. And then okay, and save in the desktop, whatever place you remember, and we give it a name. So yeah, and let's say if you're doing 3D printing in, if you have the 3D printer is Prusa, like can just drag it in, and you got the parts, right? Then you can actually set support to print it out. Okay, now this one over. It's not Fusion 360 anymore because the parts are already done. So I'm pressing Control 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get different view, depend on what your computer spec. Sometimes you want to see the detail. It depend on when you need to use it. Well, this is the forehead only. I think today tutorial is up to here, but what I said is you know how to create this, you know how to create the remaining part, because they are exactly same. Dot dot dot, moving around to the right location, spline them together, and then give it a surface, then stick them together and give it a thickness. Then it will become a physical model. Okay, this is up to you to your time to learn now. You can try. I believe if first time playing with it, or even old time, will face the problem, especially when dealing with all this curving surface. Sometimes they don't like to extend out or don't want to give you a thickness, because when you do need with the line and dot, they got some odd surface, so they cannot calculate it. Well, you will be fine, but if you can just leave a comment, ask me, or give me a screenshot and put in the Facebook group, and we discuss in the group. I will put like inside under the videos in the Facebook. I will put this video in the YouTube and share it in the Facebook as well. All the link for this picture and this file, if you want, I will just share it out. If necessary, you can just walk around with my work history, the first one, second one. Of course, I got some extra stuff here, basically. But you see it, to create some shape like this, you don't have to long working list. Just basically it's one sketch with a lot of dot. Take a lot of time to work with, and you can play with the line I already pre-dot to continue with your learning journey. And share. Remember, don't forget to share your work process if you've done one, and give me my video a like and subscribe my channel, of course, if you want to see more in future. If you really facing hard time, want me to do the continue part 2 tutorial of this, or part 3, part 4, part 5 until the full Ironman suit coming out, that would take time, but I will consider it if you got a lot of people request for that. Well, yeah, time to sleep. Whatever time you're watching this, welcome and thank you for the tutorial, to learning this. Let's build something in the future, and see you next time. Bye.